must turn to ash. When the god of war shares this secret with the traveler, it is
My
because
people!
she has her reason.
How's it going, guys? Jack here. Welcome welcome back to the channel. Oi, raid boss. Are you okay? Anyways, we are continuing with the character's intro of Genshin Impact, and last time I think we ended up with Kazuha, the Wandering Wind. He was pretty awesome. He reminded me of a Sangoku Basara slash, what's the other game? Genocide Simulator. Dynasty Warrior character, just from the sake of his design. Oi! Now that my little engine of impending doom has settled down, let's just jump in with our first character teaser, which is Kamisato Ayaka.
The Yashiro Commission's duty is to assist shrine maidens with sacred matters, and to manage distinguished artists of all kinds. Because of my upbringing, ever since I was a child, I've been studying etiquette.
I see.
Painting and calligraphy.
That's hard.
Tea ceremony. And the art of the sword.
She's literally the archetype of I'm going to carry the family's legacy.
Meeting a foreign envoy, Miss Kamisato? Always working hard, I see.
You as well. What is this?
Ah, why these are for the coming festival. Preparations are already in full swing.
I love the kimono.
see.
A lot.
It's good to be home. I can finally put all my etiquette aside for a moment.
Oh,
Oh, a pair of masks.
somebody bought her
When
the
did
mask.
you purchase these? But as eldest daughter of the clan. Huh? The festivals? Well, oh, of course I've been to a festival.
Oh, that's lovely.
All right. If we go, then we mustn't let our identities be known to anyone, okay?
Okay. With those masks, definitely, that definitely won't happen. Alright. Now, to see her in combat.
Tachijutsu is your honor embodied. Your will revealed. The wielder's mind must be pure.
Oh,
Tranquil.
Soul's Play.
When you strike, be quick as lightning, cold as ice.
I've come to
Master your
realize...
blade and seize victory in a single motion, too perfect to be parried.
Wait.
These were the words of my mother. I have long desired to learn the blade work of another land.
That's
If I may, I would like to spar with you.
awesome.
Master of Inazuma Kamisato Art Tachijutsu. Kamisato Ayaka, present. Delighted to
Designated.
make your acquaintance.
And elegant as well as smart and strong. I've come to realize that these guys are getting up there, they're audio engineers to the kinds of like ride games. I love the music.
Take flight!
Wow.
Kamisato Art! Sumetsu!
Nice.
My lady, your form is as flawless as ever.
Oh.
Although, maybe try a softer touch, so no one gets injured.
Okay.
Oh, was I hitting too hard?
Someone we have yet to see.
Seems I still have room to improve. Toma, before the traveler arrives,
Toma.
spar with me some more.
As you wish, my lady.
I do not know the traveler's skill with a blade,
Shinsei.
but I look forward to finding out.
I don't know if any of you have ever watched that anime. I'm going to assume since, well, after all, if you're a fan of Genshin Impact, I'm going to assume that you also like anime. But there's this one called Sangonomiya Sara, based on a video game as well, but I love that series so much. But like all the armors, the design of it all is so very acquainted to that, I think. It looks so cool. Alright, we have here, oh, the Queen of Summer and Narukami Island. Okay. Yeah, the cicadas.
The best thing about summer on Narukami Island? Huh.
Ooh.
What makes you ask that?
She reminds me of
Oh.
the Shiba
Don't
chick
know what you up to this.
from Bleach.
That's a
Sorry.
tough one. Why don't you see what everyone else thinks?
Too many anime references.
The best thing about summer on Narukami?
Ooh, good question. Let me think.
I think we all know this one.
She eats a lot.
So, did you find the answer yet?
It isn't a thing at all.
Right, summer just wouldn't be the same without her.
Who
Alright.
else could it be?
That's right. The best thing about summer on Narukami Island.
Fireworks. Sure.
What was it?
She never told us. Okay, Sayu Yoohoo art.
Recon confirms. No sign of the Shrine Maiden within a 3-mile radius.
Oh, they got a Tanuki girl.
That time.
That's just too sweet.
A windy day is a good day for a getaway. Sayu, Shumatsuban at your disposal.
Of course, she's a ninja.
I'm out of here.
It's Beyblade.
Can I go catch up on my sleep?
Is that like a substitution jutsu? That's awesome. Now, looking like just a little bit back at her character design, right? You'll see here, a dreaming companion that leaves no trace behind. A plot-sized ninja attached to a... what does it say here? Shumatsuban, who always seem sleep-deprived. Wait, she is a tanuki, right? But like, not in a traditional way, because, well... if you want to look into it, raccoon dogs, they are kind of disgusting animals. Well, in a way that they are depicted as yokai within Japanese mythology. It's like the massive balls, which is somewhat also associated with wealth. But like they are pranksters in nature. So I guess this one way may play pranks as well. And maybe just the best character to associate with Zhongli, as he is somebody who cannot muster economy at all. Anyways, let's keep going to the next one. Yoimiya, dazzling light in the summer.
Ups, rise and shine.
Alright.
Well, who do we have here? Welcome. You're just in time for the fireworks show.
Okay.
Pew, 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 pew.
Very stylish. almost say that she's the best archer that's been showcased so far. At least the one that looks the most fun to play. No offense to any Venti players. Quick break. Let us appreciate the fireworks and fight afterwards.
Beautiful, isn't it? If you like that, you're gonna love this. A
Wow.
festive reprise. Don't even think about getting in the way next time.
That was really cool.
Although, if you wanted to make yourself more useful, you could try wearing something a little more fun and festive, or pretend to be ghosts to entertain the kids. You know, liven up the atmosphere. I can't just...
Yoimiya, they've already run off.
Huh? Hey!
I'm still here.
Talking.
I listen to the end though. Alright, version 2.1, Floating World
Repeat
Under the
after
Moonlight.
Me. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3.
She's pretty. That's all I'm gonna say.
You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not located in Sangonomiya. But after she struck down our protector deity, the shrine was abandoned.
Whoa.
Recently, some of our soldiers started showing symptoms of accelerated aging.
If that's the case, then the peace talks are likely a trap.
The way people charge in here as they please. So uncivilized.
Signora's the one behind all this? Ugh, not her again!
Have you learned your lesson now? The way you follow me around like a dark shadow.
Wow! Sick design!
Not even ashes will remain!
Let's get them! Protect Madame Kujou!
I will do everything within my power to
Kujou
defend
Sara.
my family's honor.
Strike! Storm the front!
You Kujou scum! Colluding with the Fatui isn't low enough for you already! You just want to take everything away from us!
Woo.
To survive hard,
I've never gone through like a fish design before, so I'm very surprised. It's not too often that I get to see that. Like sometimes in anime you'll like spot mermaids, but the entire outfit, like you could spot that immediately. You see all the fins and wow, that's nice.
you must prepare for hardship.
She's a literal fish. Somebody had a lot of fun designing this.
Rebuild! Covenant of the Deep!
Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory.
Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again?
Rage. Oh, so that's the Shogun.
Shine down! Now you shall perish!
She's got a Rasengan in form of a blade.
Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you?
That's it. Just like that. Eternity stretches things out over a long time. But each moment within it becomes all the more fragile.
Oh. You have quite a villain, huh? Damn. That's...
You know, this is starting to feel like chili pepper weather. Did you happen to see how the city looked on the way over here? Everyone's getting ready for the Moon Chase Festival. I'm taking part in this year's Masterful Chefs. If possible, I'd like you to be my culinary consultants. There is one dish that perhaps you could try making for me.
The dumplings are
We
raw.
have 2 extraordinary talents this year. I'm interested to see their choice of dishes.
Okay, with Without further ado, let the cooking commence.
Please tell me there's an in-game Golden Ramsay in there. Look at this. This is an idiot sandwich with like 2 buns of rice cakes just toppled to the head. Like, you, what are you? An idiot. Fishing within a game. It's good that my cat is not watching it, but is staring at me instead. Been losing his mind right now. Oof, Genshin is just so very relaxing to watch. It's like a breath of fresh air, especially because of like there's a lot going on with all the particle effect and whatnot, but watching it at the same time is relaxing. That's kind of what I appreciate about it. Also, there seems to be like a recurring thing. I think it has something to do with the Sakura, obviously, something tied with the land, but like there's this 5 pattern, well, associated with the Sakura blossom, the flower having the 5 petals. But yeah, all the people seem to have it on them. Either as tattoo, emblems or whatnot. Oh. People turned evil. That's dark. Oh, don't do this to me. Going to make the Shogun somebody that's sympathetic, obviously. She has to be. That was a nice transition. Whoa. I guess some nice symbolism there in the back. Looking forward to know more about that.
Paimon! What is this place?
I hate when they always drop those voice lines. It's like, look, you're going to freak out when you hear this in game. So just be prepared. Alright, Aloy, Otherworldly Hunter.
Aloy here. I don't know this world, but...
And I even read her name wrong. Look, the reason as to why I'm freaking out so much is because I had a conversation with a friend the other day who was asking me if I was planning on getting a PS5, because obviously a bunch of new games that are exclusive to Sony are going to be released soon. In the likes of Horizon Forbidden West. And I was like, nah, perhaps not. But now we have this.
But my arrows are sharp and my bow's ready.
That's a nice cameo.
Your party needs help. I'll do what I can. This land has a past full of secrets, just like my world.
So accurate.
I'll uncover all of it, if I have enough time. One world needed saving, now another. I'm Aloy, ready for the hunt.
Oh. They may not be dinos, but that's great.
The hunt is on. This is a new one.
Wow. They literally turned the best girl into an anime waifu. Well done. Well done, MiHoYo. You've won. You've literally won the internet. Kujou Sara, okay.
To strike your foe takes unity between mind, arrow, and bow. Listen. Thunder speaks the will of the almighty Shogun. The duty of a Tengu warrior is to watch over the mountains and forests, while that of the Kujou clan is to guard Inazuma. I have agreed to fight by your side, and I will honor that commitment. On my watch, Inazuma will always be defended. and the will of the Shogun will always be done.
She has a Raven-like color scheme. I love it.
Storm the front! To manifest eternity per the Almighty Shogun's will.
Now that is a
what I
classy
aspire to.
design. Come on, buddy. Very nice. Okay. Judgment of Euthymia. I don't always have a thing for like sakura colored hair for certain characters, and for the most part I actually dislike it. But for some reason this one is appealing. Like I think that was all sparked by either Elfen Lied and or Sakura from Naruto, because Sakura is trash. Anyways.
In the land of the Narukami, centuries pass without change. Deep in the heart of the city stands the lofty abode of the Raiden Shogun. She looks down upon her realm at mortal joys and woes, and sees a world mired in impermanence.
Okay.
By mighty lightning, she rules over the transients. Trivial yearning and petty passion, they vanish like a mist, but the Shogun pursues, unfettered and unperturbed, eternity.
Only through eternity are you closest to the heavenly principles.
My. Okay. Right. Oh, Jesus. The beat. The style. Zhongli's trailer has a new rival.
Fantasy can only survive with an underlying reality. Reality is the stillness buried deep beneath the illusion. This is eternity. Torn to oblivion!
Oh, careful when she pulls the sword. Everybody dies. Got a message.
Waking world, you seem woven from the stuff of dreams. All shall fade away.
I don't know if that's intentional, but with like her family thing right here.
Are you close?
The eye, since it represents yeah, like you can see 3 blades, right? The song itself goes through 3 shifts, so you get like the way that it begins, right? Very orchestral-like.
But the Shogun pursues, unfettered
and also
and
ends in the same
unperturbed
manner.
eternity.
But then you have this shift.
Only through eternity are you closest to
Oh,
the heavenly
good!
principles.
And then the final shift over here,
Torn to oblivion!
where the beats turn into something straight out of the Matrix. Like very fast and high octane. Like with a bit of rock in there. Yeah, straight up EDM basically. and then back down to the orchestral. Whomever is making this, kudos to you, man. Having an amazing sense of music. Alright, next one. We got The Promise of the People's Dream. Right. It's a whole story teaser.
When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow.
Herself.
My name means shadow.
Yep.
With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress.
Yeah, that's
And
her
yet,
god.
Something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every thunder sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once.
Yeah.
But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles.
I see.
I am no longer the shadow.
She wants to conquer that.
Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
Stagnation can be problematic. But I like the hint there to the sakura. It's such an important thing in Japanese culture. Like, to the point where like it signifies not only like the beginning of the fiscal year when the sakura finally blossoms. They have it on the 100 yen. It's also, it follows, I think, with a symbol of how short life is and how one should value the present, which was what was said there by, I guess, not the shadow.
Even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once.
Yeah, we have the present moment. That's also good for you guys. Cherish it. Like, there's a thing, a quote, like, it's a biblical quote, but it says that no amount of worries in life can ever add a second to your life, right? Of course, you should worry about what tomorrow will bring, but don't overthink it too much, right? Yeah, beautiful trailer. Jesus, this this game is so heartfelt. Okay, let's continue. We have Sangonomiya Kokomi, the Ocean's Will. That's our fish lady.
Hey, have you heard? She's the new divine priestess.
Whoa.
Oh.
But she's so young. Do you think she can really handle it?
Are you questioning her authority?
Remember, Kokomi, as the divine priestess, the whole of Watatsumi Island will be entrusted to you. Though you may not be suited for such a role, from today onward, you must strive to meet the hopes of the people.
Yeah.
You're right. Governing is not my forte. My true skills lie in
combat.
The art of war, focused on the single purpose of victory. Our aim is to hit the enemy hard while minimizing casualties.
Why would I be surprised? Of course there's something for everyone. Me reacting to boy right there. Not a furry.
Hit the enemy hard while minimizing casualties. In this
the
battle,
ear wiggle.
Tommy's and Gogeisha platoons will be decoys. If successful, we starfish platoon will flank the enemy and burn their provisions.
Making them halted.
Qualified to lead Watatsumi Island? No, I'm far from it. War is chaos, and yet I see the method to the madness. But people are unfathomable. How can I know what their hearts desire?
You can't. That's why you asked them.
Please visit Sangonomiya Shrine sometime. I wish to talk.
She seems cool. Less of a high priestess, more of a general.
The sea is teeming with creatures, all fighting to survive. When a mighty predator approaches, weaker fish seek shelter. Yet they will still be devoured. But when smaller fish gather together, they can act as one body for the protection of all. This is how the weak mount their resistance.
All the island's affair. Handled by her.
Rest and rebuild!
Ho-ho! Fear the power of bubbles.
Our ancestors once dwelt in the dark ocean depths. How must they have felt when they first gazed upon the starry sky? Thinking of that moment makes me cherish the precious light I see now. Billowing surge!
Oh, this is truly beautiful.
Just as fish gather to overcome larger foes, Watatsumi must unite to survive. And I must lead them to new open waters. For that is my duty as Divine Priestess.
Nice. This is cool as fish. That's her posse. Okay. Together on a long journey. Venti again. Okay. Someone's always drunk. Hey. A bit of promotional material there. Nice to watch. Alright, we have another story teaser. The flavor of the world.
God of the stove, born from a spark when stone struck stone. He was a god with a great love for humanity and their well-being.
Give Panda Bear.
Millennia ago,
Not the panda,
the
but
people sought to expand their city.
Teddy
They
Bear.
built a dwelling on the plains and called it the Gweli Assembly. The stove god cared greatly for the people, turning himself into minions who went into every home, fostering food and solidarity alike.
I see.
Alas, their home was taken by a flood.
Oh.
The waters ravaged the Gweli Assembly and forced the people back south to Liyue Harbor. Though the distance was not far, the journey was plagued by a terrible storm. For a dozen days, the Adepti stayed by their side.
The pheasants.
During this time, the stove god cooked an ancient delicacy, flatbread with a meat sauce to stave off the cold and damp, fit for those on the move.
Wow. He's
Centuries
benevolent.
later, disaster and plague arose once more. The stove god would appear no longer, for he placed all of his power into the land itself to quell the calamities. His power expended, and his wits greatly reduced. Thus, his body decreased in size. By the time he parted ways with us, he wasn't even the height of a human. He told Rex Lapis and I of the dishes that bring joy and of the secrets of the flame, then went into the mountains and entered into a long slumber.
Huh. But
the stove god departed, and Guobal was born. When he awoke, he ate the chiliman's cornbread buns placed on the offering table by a young lady in yellow.
How cute!
Though he did not remember the past, he was profoundly moved and decided to follow this young lady thereafter. The stove god had quietly disappeared, but the vendors rose early to hawk their wares. People went out to buy goods, lit their stoves, and cooked food, just as they had done every day for as long as they could remember.
Little did they know.
In Liyue, things have always been this way. Nature provides, the mountains rejoice. We are blessed by heaven's good grace.
Years have gone by. The world has transformed, but our way of life survives.
Fame and fortune is only a season. It is the moment that we should embrace.
Past meets present. Heritage becomes legacy. Long into the future may we thrive.
That's cool. Now that I come to think of it, like sometimes you know how you want to like see something adapted into a show, but like you literally have a video game where you can just play through the show itself. Okay, version 2.2, into the perilous labyrinth.
As soon as the melody began, my mind began to drift, and I could hear the sound of someone playing along with me. Come, try it for yourself. It's all yours.
Mandolin.
Never thought I'd run into familiar faces so far from home.
This place, yes, this used to be my dominion.
It's the
What?
scent of monsters, the aroma of battle.
I don't care how strong they are. They'll be ashes when I'm finished with them.
Please, allow me to assist you in battle with Shikifuda and Onmyoto.
Ah, the monsters here are strong. Fierce fighting awaits us. It would appear that this place is some sort of combat training ground. There's nothing but fighting and slaughter to be had here.
Okay.
Now that we're all here, what do you say we get to the bottom of this?
Where are we headed this time?
Toma. He's still one.
Don't get too close! Here's backup!
There's the fog. I guess this is one of those shots that if I were to be a long-time player, I would have known what it was about. Okay, character introduction of Toma, Blazing Defense.
The way I see it, housekeeping is a unique skill set. Cleaning, cooking, and mending are among my greatest strengths.
My man.
I'm not from Inazuma originally. I took a boat all the way here from Mondstadt. Inazumans are definitely more particular about etiquette than Mondstadters. On that note, if you ever want my lady's opinion, you may have to coax it out of her. She's so polite, she doesn't always speak her mind. People whose attention is always focused on other people's weaknesses tend to expose their own weaknesses pretty easily. Check this out! Supporting fire! Hey, how about we go for a nice meal sometime? My treat, of course.
He's supposed to be a defensive character. Alright. It didn't quite come across as that, but... He who wanders untrammeled. Sounds like the beginning of a lo-fi beat. So, somebody almost spoiled it for me, saying that he might be an antagonist. He looks cool though. I really like his outfit. Streets of elegance. Of course.
Days later.
So I just spent 10 minutes listening to an awesome EP, so
I will defend
might have
those
to
who fight
reduce that
alongside me.
in the edit.
Protecting my soldiers doesn't just mean having a robust defense in place. It means going on the attack. The key to seizing victory in battle lies in remembering the meaning of battle and employing the right tactics to generate momentum.
Wow.
Pull in!
Dragon
Keep your
Dog.
weapon at the ready. You never know what's around the corner.
Woo. What is he?
Press the advantage!
And Oni.
The Tenryou Commission recently issued an arrest warrant.
Arataki Ito. We've been trying to apprehend him recently.
People see Oni causing trouble again. That'll defeat the whole purpose of the sacrifice you made.
Come on, men. He won't get away this time. Just give yourself up, Arataki.
A long time ago, I picked up this rare paper charm. It's very precious to me. When it gets torn, this place goes up in smoke.
Ah, that idiot Oni. What did you say, little one? Go on. Say it to my face.
A character to my liking.
It's showtime! Oh, coming through!
Oh.
Side. Ito's back in town.
From sword to mace. Of course, it's an Oni, so.
Shut up, would ya?
And he also uses
The
his fist.
transcendent and miraculous are not the only things to which human beings aspire. They pursue the everyday, the ordinary, to a far greater extent than I would have ever imagined. This mountain we stand on is a cradle of life's profoundest mysteries, a vast and terrifying hotbed of possibilities.
People are put off by the cold and don't realize that there is much to explore beneath the icy exterior.
Are you here to build a snowman too? Let's combine our forces and build ourselves a huge snowman. It'll be a ton of fun.
What's on your mind? You seem a little distracted.
Some of my alchemy notes are missing. We do not yet know the identity of our thief. Please take care.
Dragonspine has become more dangerous than it used to be.
Oh. It's getting hotter. The ice is
Albedo,
disappearing.
What the devil do you think you were doing?
Shadow amidst the snowstorm. What has Albedo done? And who is after his notes? Obtain a plentiful reward. Alright, special event that I will not partake in because it's already done for. But what we also have is the Teva chapter.
So let's not call it that.
Sad intro. Travail.
The war has already begun. It is just a continuation of past battles. The gods goad us on with the promise of their 7 treasures. Rewards for the worthy, the doorway to divinity. Yet buried in the depths of this world lies smoldering remains, a warning to those that dare trespass. That throne in the sky is not reserved for you. But mortal arrogation never stops. None will escape the flames. See for yourself. The dragon who defended Mondstadt for a millennium finally faces his perturbation. What does freedom really mean when demanded of you by a god?
Batman.
The god of contracts, senselessly slaughtered as his people watched on in horror. In the end, he will sign the contract to end all contracts.
Yeah, need to know about her.
In the secluded land of the immortal Shogun, the Bakufu rules eternal.
Inazuma.
But what do mortals see of the eternity chased after by their god?
Yeah, that's a good question.
The god of wisdom's enemy is wisdom itself, and the oasis of knowledge is a mirage in the desert of ignorance.
Sumeru.
In the city of scholars, there is a push for folly.
Who is... Whoa.
Yet the god of wisdom makes no argument against it.
I was thinking just like Egyptian vibe
God
suddenly.
Of justice lives for the spectacle of the courtroom,
Like Eastern.
seeking to judge all other gods.
Masquerade of the guilty.
But even she knows not to make an enemy of the divine.
Twins. Oh no!
The rules of war are woven in the womb. The victors shall burn bright, while the losers must turn to ash. When the god of war shares this secret with the traveler, it is
my
because
people!
She has her reasons. She is a god with no love left for her people, nor do
Every
they
winter
have any
without
left for
mercy.
her. Her
Stetsnaya.
followers hope only to be on her side when the day of her rebellion against the divine comes at last. In the perpetual meantime of a sheltered eternity, most are content to live and not to dream. But in the hidden corners where the god's gaze does not fall, there are those who dream of dreaming. Some say a few are chosen and the rest are dregs. But I
unknown
say we
acts.
humans have our humanity. We will defy this world with a power from beyond. Now, you who has set foot in this world, your journey has reached its end, but one final doorway remains. Step forth if you have understood the meaning of your journey. Defeat me, command me to step aside. Show me that you are worthier than I to rescue her.
Oh, the clouds
Then
parting.
the threads of all fate will be yours to reweave.
Okay. All but the leader of the Snetsnaya was
My memory
shown.
has all but faded completely. But I will always remember how much she too loved these flowers.
Wow. We just witnessed an entire overview, or at least a preview of what was to come back then. This was when exactly? September of 2020. Well, there's quite a lot to go through still, but I think that we should end it here. Nearly an hour in, and it's wow, quite a lot. I think I'm going to revel in the knowing of the story of this. But just thinking about the fact that there are a lot of you who are already in the end game and are perhaps watching me just going through a lot of the things that you experienced for years, just in a few minutes. But yeah, pretty cool. But guys, thank you so much for checking out this Genshin Impact reaction. It's an awesome game. It's super cool. And of course, as some have asked, I will be checking out Honkai Impact as well. It seemed to have a different aesthetic somewhat, but we'll see about that. But with that said though, I wish you all to have a wonderful, wonderful evening and see you all in the next one. Bye.